Hello everyone, I'm George and welcome to my channel. In this video we're going to talk about the advanced features of Google Classroom and how to maximize your efficiency and increase engagement with your students and to finalize your grade output here with Google Classroom. Now if you see my previous videos, we've learned the basics of Google Classroom, how to make assignments, grade assignments, questions, etc. But this video is an advanced video meant for additional features for those of you who are new to Google Classroom. So if you go back to our first video where we made our practice class here, one advanced feature that you can have is by clicking the three dots on your Google Classroom that you made and clicking copy. Again, you can make a new name for your Google Classroom and you can copy this Google Classroom along with all the assignments that you have created into a brand new Google Classroom. Again, this will take some time. This is really important if you're teaching multiple classes with the same discipline, or if you have a class from a previous semester or previous term that you'd like to use again, but you have new students in the class. Now, when you copy the class, it's going to come up and it's going to have everything copied, but of course, what it's going to do is it's going to remove all the students. It's going to have all blank information. It's just going to have drafts of your works saved. So in this case, this was our old class, and this is our new class labeled Practice 2, and you can go ahead and click this. Now, just for purposes of confusion, I'm going to select the theme and change the color here so that I don't get confused with my classes. And I click the theme and I change that to an orange color. So if I go back here and I go to my classes, I can see that our old class Practice 1 is blue and our new class Practice 2 is orange. So if we take a look at our new class, we can see there are no people here. So this is a brand new class, but the classwork is all here. It's just not posted. So we can see here by the gray symbol, the classwork is not posted, and you need to go individually by clicking the three dots, clicking edit, and checking the material and then posting it again. You'd have to do this individually for each class material that you posted, and then once it comes up as the color that you chose, in this case orange, you will be able to, students will be able to view it. And of course you'd have to invite new students and have new grades and everything. So that's a really wonderful feature that you can go ahead and duplicate your class so you don't need to continue to have the same material again and again and again. So the next feature I'm going to show you is the review feature when you have multiple classes. So in order to review that, I'm going to go ahead and post an assignment in our new practice class. I'm going to use the one that we made previously, and I'm going to post that and it'll come up as orange. So from your Google Class feature, you click the hamburger or the three lines on the left side, and you can click the review button. As I mentioned before, the review button allows you to see multiple work across multiple classes, and you can keep track of the work that you graded. So you can click the drop-down feature here and click which classroom you wanted to look at, whether it's classroom Practice 2, which is orange, or whether it's Practice 1, which is blue. And you can use this compact feature of drop-down to see the work that is here. And if you look on the top, you have to review. That means you have not reviewed it yet. And on the right side, reviewed, which means you have finished reviewing it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take a look at my work. We have our Unit 1 essay, how are you doing today, and our Unit 1 practice. You can see here we only have one student, and in this case, they're graded and returned. So since it's graded and returned and all the students have participated, I click the three dots on the right side and I click mark as reviewed. That means you have completed reviewing this, and this is kind of like a task list that you can make for yourself to show that you've completed all the work that you need to review the students' work and give them the grade that they need. So review here is a wonderful feature here, and you can switch to our next class as well, or you can click the all class feature where you can see all of the students' work in one case. In this case, we have work in progress. In this case, there's no due date, and I'm going to mark this as reviewed as well. Once you mark as reviewed, you can then go to the review section and see all the work that has been finished, and everything will come up in one format. So we have our copy and paste feature, we have our review feature, and next I'm going to go back to our classes and I'm going to show you how to make an announcement for multiple classes. So let's say you have two classes are the same subject, but they have different students, or the same uh, discipline, but they have new students and different students, and you want to make the same announcement. So you click one class, you announce something to your class. Please remember to do the homework by Friday. And you can choose how many classes you want to announce that to. So you can choose our class here, and it says 4. In this case, I'm writing this in practice 1, but you can also click if you want it to be shown in practice 2. So I want to announce this to both classes. So I'm going to choose both classes. And again, you can use the drop down here to save this as a draft. In this case, I'm going to post this, and it's going to post automatically in both classrooms simultaneously. Additionally, let's say you want to use a post from a different class that is not in this class. You want to click these two little arrows, that one that goes right, one that goes left. It says reuse a post. And it will show you all the classes that you have. So let's say I'm in class 1, which is up here on the left, and I want to reuse a post from a different class without having to do the work all over again. I click practice 2 class, and I see there was a reminder here. I want to use this reminder, and you can click the check here if you want to create new copies. I recommend you do that for each individual class. Of course, you want to make sure you check to make sure the announcement is correct. And then you can reuse, and it'll automatically make an announcement here ready for you to announce. So I'll click post. So I took this announcement from the other practice 2 class and posted it here. So this is a really easy way if you want to move information from one classroom to the next, or if you want to copy information from one class to the next. The third advanced feature I want to show you is the calendar feature. So when you have specific due dates, you can click the hamburger, click calendar, and you can see the specific due dates of your class here with our schedule. And you can sort your calendars here by each individual class. In this case, practice 2 class has no assignments due, so they're not going to see anything here. And practice 1 has some assignments due on Thursday. And if you want, you can open up, you can take a look at today, and today is highlighted here in blue. So in blue, you will have the day that you are viewing this, and then the blocks of the day of the information or assignments that are due will come up here on the day that they're due, with the time frame, the time in which they're due at the bottom as well. So we can use the calendar feature, the review feature, and finally we have, I'm going to zoom here, our archived feature. So let's say you have finished your class for the semester and you want to take a look at a few things. We haven't done our grades yet. We're going to do that next. We have our Google Classroom folder here. We can click the 3 dots and we can click Archive. Archive does not delete anything. All Archive does is it removes it from this dashboard here, and it locks the class so that you can't modify the students that come in, that come out, but the students can still see their work. So you click Archive, and when you click Archive, it will disappear. But if you want to find it, you click the hamburger again, you go to Archived Classes, and you will see Archive with the slash lines here on the right side. And if you click this classroom, a message will come up and saying this class is archived. If you want to restore it, by restoring it meaning you can add something to it or you can edit, you just click the restore button again. Archiving is a really good way to save your class material, but to make sure that students are not participating in the class when it is not in session anymore. All right, that was it for some of our advanced features. In our next video, I'm gonna show you how to use advanced features within the Google Class itself, and then we're gonna talk about how you can finally grade all of your assignments in class. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you would like to support this channel, please click subscribe and like, or if you want to learn more about Google Classroom, take a look at our other videos that we created. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in our next video.